This is the MOZA Racing CRP2. It's the company's newest high-end load cell pedals, which were a much needed refresh of the original model that has been out for several years now. Competitively priced and boasting impressive features, I've been putting them to the test for several weeks now, fine-tuning them to my specific wants and needs, and seeing if they're really good enough to be worth your consideration. So today, I'll be walking you through what you need to know, the good, the bad, and if I would ultimately recommend them. Before that though, keep in mind that exclusive discount codes and my affiliate links for this and tons of other sim racing companies can also be found on my website. So potentially save yourself some money, all while supporting my work by using those links down below. Fully redesigned for 2024, the newest iteration of the CRP pedals come with a powerful brake, throttle, and versatile pedal deck with a sleek carbon fiber heel plate. Retailing at $400, the price goes up an additional $100 for those wanting a clutch and another $20 for the optional performance kit. As such, the unit that has been sent to me by MOZA today retails for $520, this of course being a lot of money, but you're also getting quite a bit back. So starting with the pedal deck, it's made entirely of metal and features sleek cable management routing, which hides all of the cables underneath it. This of course is only one of several parts of this product that aids in its extremely minimalist look. Other parts that help with that is the carbon fiber heel rest and the slight gold designs on the sides. Moreover, though it may not seem like much, this pedal deck is actually very well designed. It has threaded inserts that make it easy to mount, allows for some side-to-side movement of the individual pedals, and felt comfortable at all times. Most importantly, even under heavy braking, it was free of any noticeable flex, allowing me to remain immersed and confident with it while in game. Now the only downside of it, in my opinion, is that it's actually included. You see, for several people like me whose cockpit already comes with a pedal deck, it's not really that necessary, and as such, it would be cool if MOZA could make it optional and allow customers like myself who don't need it to save a good amount of money by opting out. All that said though, let's now talk about the pedals, starting with the throttle. By far the easiest to get right, MOZA have done exactly that with the throttle pedal. Just like the other two, it has a good amount of adjustment on the placement, height, tilt, and even the travel. Moreover, the resistance can easily be adjusted by rotating the dial on the back and or by completely changing out the spring for a stiffer one. Now though I tried it and the difference was very noticeable, I actually ended up sticking with the stock configuration, which was just right for me, but this of course could vary for you. Under use, I really have nothing to complain about. The pedal's travel is what I'd expect, it's completely silent and smooth in operation, and the pedal was accurate and precise. Now unrelated to the throttle, but certainly worth mentioning, is that this pedal set will also work with Xbox consoles if you connect it directly to a MOZA wheelbase using the ESX steering wheel. Anyways, back to this, I'm confident that for most, this throttle pedal with the proper adjustments can be dialed in exactly to your liking. Now there is a little bit of a different story when it comes to the clutch. Again, featuring vast and similar adjustment, this pedal tries to mimic a clutch bite point by providing a snap action at around the end of its travel. Now MOZA have done a good job here by providing a pedal that goes beyond just a linear travel, and overall this pedal certainly does give off more immersion. Similar to the throttle, all of the subtle adjustments that you could want can be made here, and the spring can also be swapped out for a stiffer feel. Now here and on the other pedals as well, the build quality is also exceptional. The pedals are made entirely of aluminum and are neatly powder coated black. Now, one of the standout features is also the hexagonal pedal faces that have no screw holes or cutouts, making it very comfortable to use. This, alongside its slightly beveled edges, would have been great for sim racers using this with socks, except they are extremely slippery. It's for this reason that, in my opinion, you'll only want to use these with shoes, and I think it also presents an opportunity for MOZA to solve rubber pads or separate, more grippier pedal faces for this product. Anyways, back to specifically talking about the clutch. In game, it's decent. Now, on the stiffer and medium settings, I found the bite point feel to still be way too drastic, so I immediately lowered that down as much as possible where it was more subtle, albeit still quite noticeable. Other than that though, it of course performs well, and it too is relatively silent and smooth in operation. Now, moving on to the star of the show, the brake pedal is without a doubt where most of the true adjustment can be done. As standard, several damping blocks of different resistances come included to fine-tune the braking feel, with the optional performance kit offering 10 more springs and other blocks to further your possibilities. Now, I can confidently say that even without the $20 performance kit, the possible adjustments here are seriously vast. Worth noting is that the optional springs do give you a less spongy feel under braking, which wasn't a night and day difference at all, but one that some of you may prefer. Fitted with a 200 kg load cell sensor, these of course can be as stiff as a rock, but more importantly for me, I was able to get them down to a more medium soft resistance where I immediately felt at home. On that note, one of the most helpful parts of all of this are the guides included, giving you an idea of how you can configure these for different settings. Now, I couldn't experiment with all of them, but I did do enough testing to fully believe that you'll be able to get these exactly where you want them, albeit with some tinkering. That said, once it was configured to my exact liking, on track they absolutely performed. The 200 kg load cell was pinpoint accurate, alongside the angle sensor found here for even more control. Now, the pedal's input between the load cell and the angle sensor can also be adjusted on the MOZA pedal software, where you'll also be able to calibrate all three pedals and experiment with different input curves. All of this said, the MOZA CRP2s I can confidently say are a big and noticeable improvement over its predecessor. It's a sleek and minimal looking pedal set, but don't let that fool you from its impressive capabilities. Although, as I've mentioned, there are some areas for improvement, it is in general an extremely capable, well thought out, and high performing bit of kit, which ultimately I have no problem recommending. So this has been my full review on the brand new MOZA CRP2 load cell pedals. Remember that you can support my work by using my affiliate links found in the video description, and with all of that said, as always, thank you all for watching, stay safe, and have a fantastic rest of your day.